Hello， 大家好，歡迎嚟到創雲直播。今日禮拜日，呢個天氣就唔係太好，不過呢，有少少雨粉，但係呢，我哋就好榮幸邀請到 Antonin Catering 嘅 Serge 嚟到介紹一啲酒俾大家。咁因為都支持我哋嘅節目咧，之前阿志豪啊佢哋咧都介紹過好多嘢食啊 ，Cathy 佢哋有介紹過茶啊嗰啲咁樣。咁今日咧就想轉一轉口味，就介紹下一啲好經濟實惠、一定啱你嘅酒。咁有請 Serge。Hello
everybody. A great weather, not too hot, not too cold, perfect for drinking wine.
Yes. So what are you going to introduce to us today?
Well, actually, I'm showing you about Charles Stott. You see the brand over here, Charles Stott. Actually, it is what is called private branding. That means the people who knows it, the people who likes it,
okay.
They are the people who will buy and drink it. We are not this kind of winery who wants to be public and everybody knows about it. We want people to enjoy our wine and just keep on enjoying life. Okay. There's the key point, yes. So we introduce you Charles Stott today.
OK， 最主要阿 Serge 啱啱講咧就話想介紹一隻牌子一個品牌，就叫 Charles Stott， 咁就嚟自法國嘅。咁咧佢裡面嘅酒咧就其實係想介紹一啲好唔會相比起你會喺平時喺超級市場啊會見到嘅酒。咁呢一個咧係一個比較平民化啲嘅，係想令到大家係容易啲去接觸到嘅紅酒。Yes, please.
Okay, I'd like to explain where this wine comes from.
Okay.
Okay, this wine is from southeast of France.
Southeast.
Yes, please explain. Southeast of France.
呢個酒咧最主要咧就係嚟自法國嘅東南邊嘅，咁就係一個法國東南部嘅酒啦，其實就。
Okay, so the region is very big. It's actually very famous, but the export is not so much. Because, you know, like in Hong Kong, you get the British people, they go everywhere, and the British people will bring a lot of Bordeaux wine. So when you ask for good wine, everybody thinks about Bordeaux. Okay. So even though this is a famous area, but it becomes a second level because it's unknown.
It's an unknown.
Unknown, yes.
OK， 佢最主要咧就想講話，即係好似英國嘅酒啊，即係如果多數入口都可能係 Bordeaux 嘅酒，咁但係咧呢一個種類嘅酒咧就比較少有啲，咁就係會帶俾大家有啲新鮮啲嘅感覺咁樣嘅。
So this region is very famous because you are very good for the wine because you have a mountain.
Okay.
The mountain stops the wind, the mountain stops the rain. So in the region where this wine is made, you have a lot of water, a lot of wind. So it rains, the water goes in the soil, then the wind comes and dries. Because you need the water, but you don't want the sickness from the extra humidity. Okay. So this is actually making wine which are very tasty because of the combination, the sun, the rain, and a lot of wind to keep it dry.
So are you talking about the soil like absorbing the nutrients from the water?
That's right.
Okay.
So you understand, huh? You have the rain, like here the rain will come, but here it's not drying. But because the wind is come, it will dry the leaves, it will dry the trees. So very little sickness and all goes into the soil.
OK， 佢最主要阿 Sir 啱啱講咧就係話最主要係一個山嘅部分裏面咧，佢哋咧會有落雨，會有風，咁就會將嗰啲土壤咧養得好肥沃，咁咧令到咧嗰啲出嚟嘅即係一個好獨特嘅地方，令到啲酒係一定會係好飲嘅。
So I bring here today 3 wine. Okay. So this one is called Sablé.
Sablé.
This one is called Plan de Dieu. And this is called Châteauneuf.
Châteauneuf.
Okay, so
trying to learn French.
So you explain them. We have 3 wine.
Okay. 呢度咧就基本上咧，今日咧就會介紹3隻酒啦。咁第一隻就叫 Sablé， 第二隻就
Plan de Dieu，
最尾就係呢隻
Châteauneuf。Okay. Okay. So these 3 wine are very special. That's why I bring them. This is very easy to drink.
Okay.
This one is more flavor, more strong.
Okay.
Okay. And this one is what is called more complex, because more different kind of flavor in your mouth.
Okay. 咁咧呢3隻酒咧其實好易分嘅啫。呢個就最易入口，呢個 light 啲嘅個味道。咁中間呢一支咧 就係一個比較濃郁啲嘅，最尾呢一隻咧就比較複雜啲嘅，咁就真係大中即係淺中最難嘅一個。
Exactly, you're right, perfect.
From easy to difficult.
That's right. Absolutely, you're right.
Okay.
That's why I salute you what you say. You're totally right.
Okay.
Okay, so I like to give a little bit try on sablé.
Sablé?
Okay, sablé in French means sand. You know the sand.
The sand.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, the story is like this. Before that area was near the sea,
Right.
so the sea of sand.
Okay.
But then many years ago, it when the mountain created, so the sand went up. So you have the sand very high level. But it's sea sand.
It was collected.
Yes, so it's the sea sand who went up on. You know, the floor is flat. Okay,
Right.
but then the floor become a mountain.
More and more.
Yes.
Sand.
So that means the sand we see here, it went up. So you have the sand there on the top of the mountain.
Okay.
So you have a mountain with sea sand.
OK， 咁基本上咧，佢就係話咧，呢個 sablé 嘅意思咧，就係喺法文咧就係沙咁解嘅。咁咧就經過好多年嘅長年累積咧，咁啲沙咧就開始到會係變咗做一個好似一個 mountain 咁樣嘅形式啊。咁就呢個就係個名嘅由來，其實就。
Okay, so you can see just to show you the cork, you have the wine quite very deep. So that means the wine is really high quality and can be absorbed by the cork. You understand? It's a good cork and a good wine.
OK。
Yes? So I give you a little bit.
Please. Thank you.
Okay. That should be. I will explain you.
Do we have to breathe it or anything?
I don't suggest to breathe.
Okay.
You know, many people they want you to use this decanter.
Yes.
Actually, do you think every Frenchman have a decanter at home?
I'm not sure.
Obviously, no.
OK。
What I mean by that, actually, the people don't use decanter.
They buy but they don't use it.
No, they don't use.
Oh, OK。
Okay. So actually, why you need a decanter? You need a decanter only in a restaurant.
OK。
Why you need a decanter in a restaurant? You come, you want to eat now. You don't want to eat 3 hours later.
Right.
So they will use decanter to advance the taste of the wine. So like that, when you serve the meal, the wine is ready. You don't wait. Okay? The French people, they have already this culture that the wine will progress. With half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours later, the wine will evolve. So what the French people, they do, they open the bottle half an hour before dinner. You understand? Then they enjoy the wine together with the dinner without decanter.
OK。So but this one, we don't really need to.
In France, we don't use decanter.
OK。I get it, I get it。就我頭先咧，啱啱同阿 Serge 傾到一個問題咧，就係使唔使要唞氣？因為好多時大家都會話飲紅酒嘅時候會需唔需要唞氣咁樣。咁但係原來啱啱佢就講咗話，法國人係好聰明嘅，佢哋咧係唔需要去攞個 decanter 嚟去唞氣，反而咧就係嗰支酒係好聰明地，佢會一路演變嘅。就可能即係佢哋最多就會係食飯嘅時候，一個餐廳裏面會係早半個鐘頭慢慢去唞，咁嗰個酒係慢慢去 progress 一路咁樣，令到你可以飲到佢嘅變化，就唔需要攞個 decanter 嚟去唞半個鐘頭、1個鐘頭咁樣嘅。OK, please.
Okay, so to decant a little bit your wine, what you can do, you can turn it just a little bit like this. So this will have reaction with the air, and it will make it a little bit more open. So you can see when you are in the wine tasting, the people will turn the wine like this to create, you understand, the reaction.
The swirl.
Yeah?
The air to go in.
Yeah, that's right. So you just make a little bit like this. Basically, that's enough already.
Yes?
Yes, yes. Okay?
Salute.
So you turn a bit and then you smell. It's very important to smell. You know why it's important to smell? I tell you why. Example, somebody give you a glass and it looks like lemon tea, but maybe it's some ginger something. You will drink and you will feel very uncomfortable because your mind is thinking something else than you're actually drinking.
So are you talking about the smell is to stimulate what you are going to receive?
Exactly. So always it's better you make sure what you are going to drink so you can really enjoy the flavor.
啱 啱啱阿 Serge 講咗一個好重要嘅問題，我其實都冇諗過，就係飲酒嘅時候點解成日都要轉完個杯之後，等佢轉完啦，個空氣入咗去之後，點解要聞一聞？原來個最主要嘅原因就係令到你個腦去諗嗰杯酒係真係刺激翻你個腦係嗰杯酒會係咩味，就唔會係你諗咗一個味道，而最尾飲落去另外一個味道。
Okay, so we turn, we smell,
Yes,
and then enjoy.
enjoy. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. Okay, I give you one more knowledge. When you drink, bring in air. Look what I'm doing. You bring air. When you bring air, you will make the wine more smooth and comfortable. Yeah, that's why. No. How do you feel?
You feel the aroma is going around and then through your nose coming out.
Yeah, yeah.
啱啱佢教咗我點樣去飲，就係飲少少，唔好飲咁多。跟住之後咧，同時間咧就吸氣，就將你啲新鮮嘅空氣帶入去咧。咁你咧之後你個口腔咧就會帶翻喺個鼻度出翻晒嚟成個味，咁令到你成個味係好濃郁嘅其實。Yes, please.
Okay, then tell me, what do you think?
I think it's very refreshing.
Okay.
First thing is refreshing. I wouldn't call it light for the time being because I haven't compared to that.
Okay.
But I think like it's very easy to drink. It's a very good like to pair with some dishes for lunch or for dinner or anything like that.
Okay, you are totally right. It's not really light because you see all those wine is what we call, you see here, AOP, which originally a few years ago is called AOC. That means it's a certain quality of wine.
Okay.
So what is the control of the AOP, AOC? Is that on 1 square meter, how many grapes you have? So because this is a AOP, that means it has to have a minimum of quality. Okay. So that's why you have still a little bit, it's easy to drink, but it's not very light. We have lighter than this, but then it go into what is called IGP. That means less grape or more grape in the same soil. So you will have less flavor.
OK， 啱啱阿 Serge 提及到咧，就係話有一個即係佢呢隻酒咧，佢有一個 terminology 叫做 AOP。咁咧 AOP 嘅原意咧就係話原來係一個適當嘅範圍裏面咧，佢係有需要有一個數量嘅菩提子嚟令到去釀呢個酒嘅。咁即係話佢個，所以咧頭先佢話呢一隻係比較易入口嘅味。咁我當時啱啱頭先飲完之後咧，我會感覺得佢都比較濃嘅。咁但係其實如果因為我未試中間呢一隻，但係我一隻轉頭我可以講得清楚啲，究竟佢會有幾濃或者有幾 light。咁但係即係 so far 佢啱啱又即係長知識啊！即係佢話嗰呢個 AOP 呢一樣嘢咧係一個比較需要知道嘅嘢，即係知道佢係一個好酒嚟嘅。Please.
Okay. All right. So thank you. We try the next one.
For sure.
Okay.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's a very good one.
This area Sablé,
Right.
they sell over 4 million bottles a year.
4 million.
Million bottles a year. It's a very high quality area.
Sablé.
Yeah.
How 幾耐而家？10幾啦。唔係咁，但係多啲 information 又咁。
You want to go faster?
No. I was just asking, just at least.
You see, you have, okay. So you see here again, the wine is going inside the cork.
Right.
Okay. So that means it's a wine which can age, a wine which is quality.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, so we are here, Blanc de Dieu.
我哋而家再介紹嘅係第二隻酒，咁呢隻咧就係 Blanc de Dieu。
Okay, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
So I don't know if you can see the difference of the coloring.
it's not as the how'd you call it the maroon or
Yes, this is more like cherry, right?
yes.
Okay, so plan de Dieu.
Plan de Dieu.
Okay, Dieu means God.
Yes.
Plan means the field, the field. Okay, that means the field of the God.
Field of the God.
Yes.
即係地神
Okay.
地神
Why they call that plan de Dieu is because the area is so good. They think it's God given.
佢就話點解叫做 Plan de Dieu 咧 ？Dieu 佢嘅意思就係 God， 即係神嘅意思。咁 Plan 咧就係一個地下。咁咧 Plan de Dieu 咧就係佢哋覺得嗰塊地咧係神提供嘅，係好神聖嘅。
Okay. So it is a small area, limited quantity, only for professional experience. People really love this kind of wine, and we already overbooked.
Overbooked.
Yes.
So are you talking about there's a certain limited quantity every year, or?
Well, actually, it's like this. Sablé is a city.
Right.
Plan de Dieu is a city. Châteauneuf is a city.
Okay.
You know, it's like Hong Kong or Chim Cha Choy. You have
Different districts.
You have your own area.
Okay.
It's not bigger, it's not smaller. It is how many you have. That's it.
Okay.
You
so
understand?
it's limited. It's within that area. It is what it is. You get what you get.
That's right. So you can see here. You have here
Sablé.
the logo.
Plan de Dieu.
You see the logo?
Right.
So this logo represents exactly the city brand.
Ah, okay.
So,
So it's like football clubs.
Exactly.
So it's like one is Liverpool, one is Manchester.
That's right, exactly.
Okay.
So you have the team of Châteauneuf, you have the team of Sablé, the team of Plan de Dieu.
Okay.
Okay? So
Okay.
that means your village can make how many? That's it, you cannot make any more.
OK，啱啱講多少少嘢，原來咧佢呢度個名咧就係佢哋嘅地方嚟嘅。頭先啱啱試咗個只係 Sablé 一個地方嚟嘅，跟住第二個呢個 Plan de Dieu 咧係另外一個地方，咁又係呢個咧係比較一個高端啲嘅地方，即係佢哋都係有一個限量一個數量嘅每一年嘅出產。咁最尾呢一個咧就係 Châteauneuf。咁呢個咧就係另外一個地方，等佢即係其實好似係香港嘅尖沙咀、佐敦、旺角，咁唔同地方佢有自己出產自己嘅品牌嘅酒咁樣。Okay,
Okay.
please.
All right. So let's try.
Are we drinking like the same like what we did?
Yeah.
Okay,
You just
so
enjoy. Don't think too
swirl.
much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because usually people think it's quite very complex when we're drinking, especially French wine. That's the perception.
Exactly. You are totally right. So you have many Hong Kong people that will come and ask me, I don't know wine, how can I buy? Then you know what's my reply? Who teach you to buy your shirt? You choose yourself what is right. Nobody teach you your shirt is right or your shirt is wrong, right?
So you let the wine come to you instead you go for the wine.
You just choose what you like.
Okay.
You know, you just don't care. So many people say you need this, you need that. That's not the truth. You buy your shoes, you buy your clothes, you do all by yourself.
Okay.
Wine is just the same.
Fair
Don't
enough.
think too much.
Fair enough. 啱啱頭先就即係多少少諗住問阿 Serge， 喂，究竟呢支係咪同頭先嗰支咁樣嘅飲法？原來最尾 end up 佢反而係話唔係㗎，你中意點樣飲都得㗎，其實冇所謂㗎，唔好諗得太複雜，做人最緊要簡簡單單。Okay, so cheers.
Turn. Mel, you are ready? Let's go.
Let's
Cheers.
Go. Cheers. Cheers. This is obviously more stronger.
Oh, you feel that?
feel
Oh, I'm very happy.
It's
Good.
it's a little bit more richer
Yes.
in terms of the flavor on the tongue.
Absolutely.
That is working on the chemistry and it's going
That's
on.
right. This is already you can call like a world-class quality of wine.
Okay.
You can put that on the side of a normal Bordeaux. It is as good as.
Okay.
Absolutely no problem.
It's really, really good.
Oh, you like it?
I like it.
Okay.
In some sense, it's not as complex as what I was expecting.
Ah,
This is-
okay.
this-
I
because-
didn't say complex. I say stronger. This
Yes.
one you get too complex.
Okay. Let's try to finish this.
It is a taste of wine, but it's not heavy in your mouth.
Yes.
You see, I am against what is called oak age. You understand oak age?
Oak age.
Yes?
Yes.
I'm totally against the oak age. Why? Because the people that will use the new wood, they will make in the barrel, and you will give the wood flavor to your wine. Then it's no more wine, you're drinking wood.
So it's like whiskey. It's like
You understand?
Yes.
This is really wine. The wine has in flavor, the wine is enjoyable, you drink it, you like it, the job is done. Don't think anymore.
佢講到有一樣嘢好 emphasize 嘅就係話，即係佢呢啲酒佢釀嘅時候，佢唔會個木味帶咗落去個酒裏面，咁令到咧個酒其實就你係飲到嗰個佢想俾你嘅味道 ，instead of 有其他嘢去奪咗個味道咁樣。OK。
Okay?
So
And please notice, we did not make any decanting.
Yes.
And we are enjoying the wine, right?
Yes.
Complaining?
I don't know. Probably complaining about not able to drink. That's what I'm going to expect.
Oh, this one you see no, maybe.
It's not as much coloring. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
其實咧一陣咧，如果有機會咧睇一睇咧，佢最尾佢生完之後咧，留意下個木質啊。其實佢都有提及到咧個木質上面咧個顏色咧，即係話佢有冇索到嗰個酒。其實話佢越索，即係譬如頭先呢一支咧，就相比第一支嚟講咧係比較濃郁啲嘅。咁呢一支咧未試完話俾你聽係咩事。
So you can see this one. It looks very strong. You try to press this cork very hard. Press.
Well, we always want to have very hard cork.
And this one is soft. You see, then this one, the one will go more in. This one is must be very expensive cork.
OK。
Okay?
佢啱啱有提及到咧，如果咧，因為咧呢個木質咧係呢個比較軟身啲嘅，咁咧
This will be medium.
yes, more or less medium。呢個就冇咁硬，但係呢個咧就好實嘅，所以咧見到個色咧唔係好上嘅。其實
So you can see. Let me see even the size. Any chance? So you can see also the cork is smaller.
Okay.
Yeah?
Of course, we want bigger corks.
Big, yeah, but this is very expensive. You know, this is a more expensive wine, so they put more expensive material.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe you drink the little.
Okay. Thank you.
There's also again a little bit different color.
This is
A bit
more
darker.
darker. Yes.
Okay, just to explain you why I give you that quantity of wine. Because if I put less, there is no enough wine to turn. And if I put more, you will be afraid it come out.
You
So
spill.
when you put, yes, you spill. So when you put the wine, you need to put like one inch or at the most 2 inch. So you leave here about 2 inch.
The area for you to swirl.
Yes, so you feel comfortable.
啱啱佢提及咗咧，就係話即係點解又唔多不多又也不少，就係最主要咧就係你要留翻啲空位，我嚟俾你等啲空氣可以 breathe 下佢，即係咁樣你可以轉個杯嘅時候咧就可以唞一唞咁樣。OK。
Okay, so let me introduce Châteauneuf du Pape. Châteauneuf du Pape.
Châteauneuf
du
du Pape.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let me introduce you. You tell.
咁咧，而家佢就會介紹翻呢一隻酒，呢支酒就叫做 Châteauneuf du Pape。
Okay.
Please.
So actually, if you look many years, hundreds of years ago, it was insecurity, riots. You know, people fighting in Italy.
Yes.
Italy was not a safe place.
Yes.
So at that time, they decided the Pope should live in France.
Pope should be in France. OK。
Yes.
嗱，而家咧，阿 Serge 喺度講一啲頭先講完啲地理學，咁而家咧就講歷史學。呢個 Châteauneuf du Pape。
So Pape is Pope.
Pape 嘅意思就係 Pope。咁嗱，當然啦，好多人嘅諗法啊，教宗啊，梗係喺意大利啊、羅馬呢啲地方，但係原來唔係喎。佢就話教宗原來係喺法國，源自法國嘅。咁咧，點解呢支酒會用教宗嚟命名咧？Please.
Okay, so because Italy was not secure, they decided to move the Pope. So actually this is why they started to make wine in that area, because the Pope bring the wine knowledge into France and make high quality wine in Châteauneuf.
So you're talking about the Pope actually he moved from Italy to France.
That's right, exactly.
OK， 咁佢其實最主要講咧就係話教宗當年咧就喺意大利啦，咁意大利比較戰亂啊，咁咧就戰亂嘅時候咧，佢就去咗法國，咁就將呢個釀酒嘅知識就帶咗去法國嚟釀酒嘅。Please.
Okay, so the Pope was in France,
Yes.
and after one Pope, two Pope, three Pope, I don't know how many Pope, they decided move into Vatican. You know where the Pope is
Vatican,
now.
yes.
So they created Vatican, and the Pope moved to Vatican.
Move back to Vatican.
No, first it was in Rome. So
Yes.
from Rome goes to
France.
Châteauneuf,
Châteauneuf.
and from Châteauneuf go to Vatican.
OK，嗱就係話當時候教宗就由意大利即係過咗去法國啦，跟住之後法國就經過幾任嘅教宗之後咧，就移翻去呢個梵蒂岡嘅。Please.
Okay. All right. So if you can see in our European history, actually the priests are very specialized in making beer, making cheese, and making wine. This their
Something that they need to self-sustain.
That's right. No, because they're selling locally, and that's how they survive for their daily living. Actually, many people, they don't know the priests are very high educated, very, very high education, like university level. And the priests in the monastery, they are teaching people how to do business.
OK，
So there is always been a community support from this kind of a Christian monastery or community or something like that. They are really very much involved in the daily life of the people.
啱啱阿 Serge 提及到咧，就係話原來教宗佢哋真係有啲，即係佢哋有好多呢啲製造芝士啊、釀酒啊呢啲咁樣嘅情況，咁咧就即係佢哋會喺裏面咧，佢哋會將呢啲知識咧傳授俾下邊嘅人，咁令到佢哋咧有能力去維生嘅。其實最主要就係，please.
Okay, all right. So this is the wine area where the Pope started to develop the wine business.
Okay.
So actually, this wine is very complex.
OK。
Okay, explain.
咁咧，因為咧佢呢隻酒咧就咁即係因為佢哋要 self-sustain， 跟住之後咁佢哋會有呢個 knowledge， 咁所以咧佢哋做嘅呢隻酒之後咧，亦都唔係成日會做嘅，咁所以咧呢隻酒咧係一個好特別同埋一個好比較矜貴啲嘅酒咁樣。
Okay, so inside this kind of wine, you have maybe 2 or 3 different kind of grapes. You know, like Merlot or Cabernet,
Yes.
you know, this kind of thing.
Yes.
So you will have 2 or 3 different kind. In a Châteauneuf, you must have at least 9.
9。
Yes. So the complexity is coming.
啱啱點解就係話最簡單，即係呢啲酒係比較簡單啲嘅，呢啲係比較複雜啲嘅。原來咧，即係多少少知識就係話呢啲酒咧，即係啱啱頭先係 Sablé 或者 Plum Dieu， 咁咧佢哋呢兩隻酒咧都係2隻到3隻嘅菩提子，呢一隻9隻係9隻菩提子，咁就有少少唔同。所以點解話呢隻係會比較複雜少少？轉頭試完之後話翻俾你知有幾複雜。
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's have a try.
Okay, same story.
Anything you like, it's your way.
Okay.
Your way is the right way.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Your comment.
First is like a very strong aroma coming out.
Okay.
It's I actually find it a little bit smooth in some way.
It is very smooth. You're totally right.
It is very
Yeah.
it is very smooth.
Châteauneuf is always very smooth.
While at the same time I couldn't taste the grapes that you're talking about. Probably I'll take another sip later. But for me, I think this is actually more stronger, but this is more smooth going in.
No,
like going down.
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't say strong. I say it is complex.
Yes.
So do you feel the wine in your mouth right now?
It's more recurring. Like it's
Exactly.
It's
There's
more
a-
retained.
That's right. That's right. This is the quality of the Châteauneuf. The Châteauneuf, it is what is called a long-lasting wine, complex, long-lasting. You understand? Long-lasting.
Right.
Okay. So this is why it's more expensive. This one you have a flavor, you have a pleasure, and then kind of this is it. But this one, the complexity, the long-lasting. Then you say, oh, you know, something like this.
啱啱咧飲落去嘅時候咧，其實咧就未分得好清楚嘅。不過咧飲完之後，即係過咗半分鐘之後咧，頭先呢兩支酒咧個味都開始有少少走，但係呢一隻咧你係好留喺個口腔度嘅，即係你係飲完之後你係好 feel 到個味仲留喺個口腔裏面。Yes.
Okay, so you take another sip and you will see the flavor is really long to enjoy. You know,
it's very retaining in the
yes,
mouth
yes,
area.
yes,
So
yes,
so
yes,
it's like it's not as light as this, as what you've said,
Yeah.
but it is not as strong as this one. I would say.
Absolutely, you're right.
But this is smoother, but it's more long lasting.
That's right. Yes.
I would comment like.
You're absolutely right. So people who have experience in the wine, they like to have this kind of long lasting. So when they drink and they feel the flavor keep on everywhere, they say, wow, you know, this kind of experience.
Right. It's very, very good. So can you tell us a little bit more about like the price range like for these wines?
So actually, this is only 3 examples. We have about 7 different kind of wine.
Okay.
So we start from early beginning, I would say like 100 Hong Kong dollar a bottle, up to $300-400 for the best wines.
Okay.
So we have for everybody.
OK， 咁咧其實佢阿 Serge 啱啱有提及咧，就其實佢個 range 咧，今日睇到呢度有3支，其實佢總共係有7支嘅成個 range。咁價錢亦都好非常，由入門版可能係百零蚊一支，到可能都係300-400蚊支。其實同你喺一般超級市場或者其他嘅酒莊啊、酒窖啊嗰啲買嘅價錢其實都係差唔多嘅咁上下。但係我會好推介呢一支，因為啱啱飲完之後，我覺得呢一支係真係好好飲其實。
And we have white, which is selling very, very well.
White wine as
yes,
well. Okay.
I really love it.
嗱，今日試咗呢扎係紅酒，但係其實佢都有白酒，跟住紅白兩個咁樣配。你一定有得揀嘅，你冇話冇得揀嘅。So where could we find these wines? Where we can buy in Hong Kong?
Actually, we are cooperating with Antonin Catering.
Antonin Catering.
Yes, and this is a well-known man in Hong Kong, French. So he's very strong in the French community, and is specialized for French food.
French food.
Yes, so for us it kind of making sense. You know, pairing. You pair the quality of the French food with the quality of the French wine at reasonable price.
Okay. It's not like a very high price, but it's like very easy reachable.
Well, actually, this is our motivation, our interest is that people should be drinking wine like they drink a Coca-Cola or a bottle of water. Wine doesn't have to be expensive.
For sure.
Wine doesn't have to be unaffordable.
Agree.
So we want to give to the Hong Kong people good wine, but at affordable price.
咁其實阿 Serge 啱啱提及咧，就係話即係呢啲酒喺邊度買咧？咁就你可以留意下呢個 Antonin Catering。咁咧 Facebook page 會有嘅，一陣之後轉頭我哋會喺個下邊你會睇到嘅。咁咧就最主要就係話。佢哋想係將呢啲酒推介俾所有人，因為係真係好經濟實惠，飲酒唔需要貴，最緊要大家飲得開心。Okay, so very is a pleased to welcome you here today to have you here to introduce us the good wines. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much too.
So thank you very much. So
Thank
we
you.
see you next time.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye bye.